Hi ladies, my name is Joanne Obeta and this is Female and More.
You're welcome to Female and More Show. If you're joining us for the first time, we are glad to have you with us here today. Female and More Show is an offshoot of the Female and More community, an online community of African females where we boost our self-esteem, discover our potentials in order to be our best selves. The Female and More Show is brought to you by Youngsters Foundation with support from Ford Foundation. Today, as always on the show, I will bring you, did I just say I have a wonderful lady here with me today doing this. Yeah, so we'll bring you lots of fun and entertainment. I'll say sit back and enjoy this, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, like, and share this video with other females in your network so they can get to hear and see what you are hearing and seeing today. Be right back. So last week on our Telegram community, our vibrant Telegram community, I have to tell you the truth. We asked a question about what you would do with 1 million naira if somebody gifted you that amount. So what will you do with 1 million naira if you were gifted 1 million naira? Joanne? Why?
I mean, at this point, guys, ladies,
The answers ladies get.
I have to laugh. Because your answers were something else. Like, it was plain hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, the awesome things you guys want to do with 1 million naira, it's superb. But like for me, 1 million naira hits my account today.
My dear.
I'll first of all buy suya.
Suya.
Yes.
It sounded like you copied that was because somebody said that on the community.
Girl,
You are
and
the
you,
same band, right?
you and me.
I think I'm part of the ice cream gang.
First of all, like, the question was, okay, your answers were awesome. But the question was, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Yeah.
And
People
I
are
buy
investing.
suya.
People
And
are
we landed,
investing.
see, my body has seen hardship. I have to feel good. First of all, you know, my body has to come to terms with the fact
That somebody just dropped you.
that something extraordinary just happened. Like, it's big deal. In this time, it's big deal. So first of all, suya.
Oh dear.
And there you go.
So please don't buy joy. If it's investment you want to do, that's perfect. If you want to touch other people's life with the 1 million, that's perfect. But then for me, I think I'm part of the ice cream gang. I have to say I cannot.
Also,
I cannot lie about that.
yeah.
That's the first thing, but it doesn't mean I will not do other things that are important. So you, let me ask you, if you're just hearing the question for the first time, what will you do first if 1 million naira is dropped in your account? So today we thought to share with you 5 money habits that we have practiced over time, we've gotten used to, and we feel it works. It works for us, so we feel it will work for you too. We'll be sharing that with you today. Why are we sharing 5 money habits? You know, in the last week we were talking on the show and we were talking about women liking money, women always having something they want to do with money, and that's the truth. I mean, I cannot look this good without money. Every single thing that you have to do requires money. And if we know that we need money for everything, then we also need to be multiplying this money because our needs never end. But then if you be multiplying money, it means you have to cultivate
habits
around keeping your money. So we want to share with you how we keep our own money and how we multiply our
money.
Yeah.
No Ponzi. No Ponzi.
No Ponzi.
It works.
Yeah. So I think.
Okay,
John,
so
how do we do this?
I'll just, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll just, take it one step at a time.
All right.
Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
So first, plan your purchases. This is very I'm not smiling. I'm serious.
So you cannot be serious on this show. You have to smile.
See, this is money. I have to be serious.
Okay.
You have to plan your purchases. This is an old trick that worked. See, my great grandmother tried this thing. My great grandmother, my grandmother tried it. My mother tried it,
and they told us. They told us.
I have tried it.
Yeah.
And it works because I mean, if you don't plan, there's a saying that although we regard it as cliche, but it's true. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail
automatically.
So if you want to cultivate good money habits, okay, you have to first of all cultivate the habit of planning
That's
your
number
purchases.
one. It's number one.
It's number one. You have to plan it. How do you want to spend? What goes for groceries? What goes for your shopping, for your clothing? Some other house stuff that might need a bit of maintenance and everything. If you have a plan, and you have a budget that actually goes into each of these areas, it helps you understand, every month or every year or something. It helps you to look back at these and say, okay, this went into this went into this,
my money
and it also helps you, you're expecting a particular income, okay? So you know that, okay, when this comes in, these are the areas that my money will be disbursed into.
Correct.
Okay, so it actually just helps you live a very organized life. Okay, so that I know there are impulsive buys and all of that, but even those ones can also be categorized.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a space for miscellaneous.
Yes.
So it comes in there. It helps you to keep track. It helps you to look at your finances and say, okay, so this will work for me for this month and all of that.
This will not come.
Yeah,
in.
this will not come in. This can come in next month.
As you're talking now, there is something that our mothers used to do. When they want to go to the market, because today I find people want to go to the market, so you just throw in 50,000 naira into your bag and then you're off to the market. Then as you get there, from the gates,
my color, my color,
you know it.
I know these things. I mean, see, if you have a list when you're going to the market,
exactly.
When you step into the market, you know the first store you're going into. You know the second store you're going into.
Yeah.
But if you do not, there are so many distractions. The money will just finish, and then you go back home and you realize that I didn't get essentials.
Yeah,
I spent, really, but I didn't get essentials.
Yeah.
So it's important for you to plan your finances.
So that's number
one.
one.
Delve into the next one.
That's number one. And number two will be, it's around savings. We always talk about save. You need to save. You don't have to spend everything. But we find out that sometimes you're saving, and then all of a sudden you carry the entire money you've saved and just dump it into something like, maybe I saw a hair I like, and then I don't use all of my savings to buy it. Another habit you need to learn quickly from this show today is to name or tag your savings. If you're saving money, you're putting aside money from the money you got, put a name on it, put a tag on it. So for example, I can say, the money I'm setting aside, I want to change my wardrobe in 6 months, and this money I'm setting aside
will be used for it.
Yes, for changing my wardrobe in 6 months. That's like a reward I will get for saving the money. Or it can be, I want to change my phone in 3 months. I want to change my phone next year, and this money is for changing my phone. You can just start with the savings so that you don't end up using the money you've
it could
also
months. Be for investment. So stop being YOLO. You only live once. Save. Tag your savings. Very important. Don't worry, I got you guys.
That takes us number 3.
Delving into number 3 without wasting any time. Spend less than you earn. Okay? Stop, fake it till you make it. You're spending too much and you're not earning more. It's wasteful spending. So don't get it confused. Okay, I'm not saying if you make 50k, maybe you need to get something of good quality, and they're telling you 70k. I'm not saying that you shouldn't now plug it. You should go and look for an inferior one. No, that's why there's always an opportunity for a payment plan.
Yeah,
because you cannot use your entire income to go and purchase one thing. People have done it. It has wrecked a lot of people. Okay, and I'm telling you this personally. I made a very, very, very avoidable mistake when I plunged all my income into one thing. See, if you see the behind the scene of my life that period, you will not believe this. So I'm telling you from experience. Mind how you spend your income. Spend less than you earn. Find a payment plan. I'll pay in this installment. I'll pay in that installment. It works.
And live within
your
means. Yes, and that's how many have you
Delving.
Shared 3 already. And that brings us to number 4. Track your expenses. You cannot just be spending your money. You keep giving away, keep putting here, use it for this, buy that, buy this, buy that. You need to start tracking your expenses. So why do I have to track my expenses? Because sometimes people ask me when I share that with them, why do I have to track my expenses? So you mean every 10 naira, every 15 naira I use, I have to now say where it went to. The whole idea is when you track your expenses, over time you'll be able to know where your money is going to. So you might feel, for example, that your money, that it's transport, it's because I don't have a car. A lot of my money goes into transport, Uber, Bolt and all that. But then when you start tracking your expenses, you will find out that your money is going into recharge cards and data.
See, let me tell you something. It's you that is paying for 2 MTN staff with your data money, but you don't know.
Because you're not tracking your expenses. Yes. But you see, if you're tracking expenses,
you'll be able to keep
and that's
track.
habit
It's very
number
important.
4 you have to keep your money and to grow your money. And we will get into the 5th one when we get back.
Stay tuned.
Hey lady, have you seen our YouTube channel? We have tons of videos that you can watch, have fun, get educated, and be inspired. You should head on to our channel, Female and More TV, now. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos with others.
Welcome back, beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
We're still here talking about 5 money habits that you should practice. Now the last one, the very last one.
We promise.
But not the least.
Yeah.
Not the least. Read and listen to something about money. Weekly, daily, yearly, anytime. So there's this thing that works always. That thing you're always listening to, you're always talking about, you're always reading about, it sticks in your subconscious. When your conco, that's your head, wants to tell you to go and spend anyhow, you'll be like,
what you've heard will remind you.
Okay, you'll be like, oh, should I do it? Like, okay, if I just spend this now without this plan, it doesn't be good. It won't work. You remember, we are what we read.
Yeah.
We are what we see, or what we talk about. So it's important for you to cultivate it as a habit. Now there are a few recommendations. There's just a recommendation we can make
Because because we are nice, you know, and it has worked for us. So I think it will not be fair that we don't recommend these books to you today. So like John already said, your ear time, whatever your ear is hearing consistently, your eyes is seeing consistently. If you're going to be rich, you need to hear riches, money. So listen to money stuff and read money stuff. And one of the books we want you to read, you can check out, okay, is a book written by an African woman just like you and myself, Arese Ugu, and that's the book The Smart Money Woman. And he also has a sequel called The Smart Money Tribe. Yeah, so you should check out these 2 books, and it will transform your financial sense, your financial intelligence. And
I have one more thing to recommend.
Okay. Is it not you again?
I recommend
extras. These are extras.
That I'm extra, actually. I recommend that you watch this YouTube video over and over and over again.
That is it.
I will be that voice in your head speaking to you guys.
Telling you that you should stay with 5 money habits. Do not forget 5 money habits every lady should have. And before we go, I don't like to say we will go, but we always have to leave you and get back again next week. So before we go, I'd like to ask you again, now that you now know 5 money habits you should have, if we gifted you 1 million naira, what will you do with it? That will come your way next week. Do not forget, you are female and more.